Can't believe tomorrow is September. Holy cow, Jeff. Yes, happy Monday. I can't believe tomorrow is September either. I went out and had lunch on the sidewalk at the neighborhood sidewalk bar near my house, which Belinda and I refer to as COVID Central. It's a good place to catch the vibe. I know I sound a little hoarse, but I think everything's all right. I've just been doing a lot of talking at lunch today. And so we had a nice, hello, Clinton. Happy Monday. See Kevin. Hello. So I went out to lunch, had a cheeseburger, did some talking to my friend Christella Alonso, and she's been doing a lot of political stuff online. I've been meaning to send an email to my friend Jim Gaffigan. He had a little Twitter explosion last week where he rarely does he talk about politics, and he got a little political, and I wanted to be supportive because I do get it. I do get people get frustrated and they want to share their opinion. And anyway, so everybody is doing their best, and it's Monday. We're going to have a great week. Belinda and I are getting ready for our trip to Yosemite this weekend. Thursday, we go up Thursday. We're going to be taking there'll be no show Thursday and Friday this week for sure. Probably not on Wednesday either. And we're going to be taking a 14-mile hike. Very excited about a 14-mile hike. Maybe it's only 7. I thought Belinda said it was 14 round trip, but it may be 7 round trip, and I misinterpreted it as 7 one way. But we're looking forward to spending some time in nature. I've been out pricing vans to see if I'm going to get a van and become a vanthropologist like my friend Dr. Chris Ryan, who's on his van trip, author of Sex at Dawn and Civilized to Death. So it's Motivational Monday. I'm not seeing the comments are not loading in here, I don't think. Oh, there we go. Christopher Korn, his tweet was amazing. Yes, Jim really went on a tweet storm. So if you're a liberal type person who's kind of tired of Trump, you might enjoy that. And if you're not, just let a guy do his thing, will you? What vehicle did I get? Or am I staying in a Varinus tent? Well, we're going to be staying, we didn't buy a van for this trip. We're going to be staying in these Airstreams. It's some kind of a Airstream trailer hotel type situation. And a friend of ours is having his 60th birthday. I wonder what that's like. And he is springing for 3 trailers for 3 different couples. So we're going to be up there. We're going to stay in the trailers. We're going to barbecue. Trying to see if I have the right kind of cooler. I'm thinking about getting one of those super expensive Yeti jumbo coolers because when we get the van, and also for any kind of trip to the woods, you'd like to have something that can keep the ice cold for more than just the one day overnight. But I don't think that's going to happen before our trip now. But I'm looking at the big Ford Transit. Am I going to run a best of episodes later this week? Todd, come on. If I knew how to do that, if I had the energy for that, I'd be cutting these into little clips and reposting them places and getting more famous. And yes, we're going to be staying outside the park, but just outside. And because we've paid for this guided hike, which was not cheap, by the way, but our friend is very generously springing for the trailers. So the hike is it's $310 for the 2 of us to take a hike. But that includes a pass to the park for the weekend. That was the only way we could get passes to the park, was to go through this business to pay for a hike, and then they give you a park pass for a week because they're limiting park passes, and they were already sold out. So that's how we're getting in. So anyway, so we're not going to be in a van on this trip, but we're looking at the Ford Transit. I'm looking at the Ford Transit, and also possibly the Dodge, not the one that everybody gets, but the I can't even think of the name right now. My brain is locked up. So that'll be a nice true. Ramon, you're kind of Monday motivated. You finally were able to get a haircut since lockdown in mid-March. Well, congratulations, Ramon. I hope you wore your mask and everybody's safe. But yeah, it does feel good to get a haircut. I mean, who knew how much we would appreciate all these simple things? I've been listening to this audiobook on tape called Last October. Sorry if that glitched for a second. Somebody called me on the phone during the show, so things glitches. I've been listening to this audiobook called Last October, and it's about a pandemic, and it's so much worse than the pandemic we're in right now that it's actually making me feel better. And it's a compelling audiobook. I was surprised how much I liked it. I read a review of it in the New York Times book review, and it came out just in April. So this guy had researched the possibility of a pandemic and written a novel about it, and then the book came out right as an actual pandemic was happening. So I've been listening to that. Like I said, it's Last October if you're interested. It's interesting. I'm about 3/4 of the way through it right now. Darren says Yetis are overpriced. There's a similar brand for half price. Well, Darren, let me know what that brand is, because I'm really researching all this right now. I'd looked at the Pelicans, but they're not that much cheaper. So if you know something, let me know what you know. Oh, I see. Ed's saying dry ice. Rich freezes ice in plastic containers. Yeah, I've heard this. You get block ice, or you ProMaster. That's what I was thinking of, the Dodge ProMaster. So I'm looking at the Dodge ProMaster and the Ford Transit. Yeah, I've done the freeze block ice, or got one of those big 2-liter water bottles, filled that up almost to the top, and then froze it, and then keep that in there. And then when it thaws out, you drink the water. So you've got that, and it doesn't get everything all liquidy. Rich says, don't buy the Dodge. Okay, well, that steers me towards the Ford. If I buy a Ford Transit van, I do Amazon deliveries. Well, Keys, that's a great idea. So I've been looking for something to do in my spare time. So I can do some Amazon deliveries. I can do a comedy show out of the back of the Transit van. Scott, you got the low Transit? Yeah, okay. Well, so we're heading towards the Ford now. This is good. I'm glad I brought this up. All right. Check out Arctic coolers. All right, I will. Yeah, Arctic, fraction of the cost. Uma, I know that you're the same source as Keys. So Motivational Monday, I thought I would just have a little memento mori today, which is remembrance of death. You know, we're all headed to the same place, and I think sometimes this pandemic has got us all worried that it's going to happen sooner rather than later, and I hope it's all going to be later for all of us. But I found this picture of our backyard. You know, well, I bought this property originally and then built the house in the back where Belinda and I are living now. And this is a photo of that backyard. And I found this photo, and that's me. And I'm sitting right next to a friend named Patty. And her birthday is the same as my birthday. She has her hand on my back right there. She's just being sweet to me. And she and I had the same birthday, July 28th, 1960. And she passed away a few years ago. She had some cancer, and she decided not to get treatment, or to just do with a holistic treatment. And she passed away. She was okay with it. Obviously, like Keanu Reeves says, when you die, those who love you will miss you. And I do miss Patty quite a bit. And she would be the same age as me right now. And I think when you think about that, when you think about how much time you've had so far and how much time you have left, it can really give you a nice perspective to think about what you might want to do next. And I think one of the nice things about the Varinus is that it's kind of shifted us into this zone where we're aware of some things that we were just taking for granted in the past. You know, like how we spend our days and how we plan to spend our days and what we're doing. Oh, hello.
Hello.
Here's my lovely wife.
How are you?
I'm good. I was just talking about memento mori, remembrance of death, and how when you think about the time you've had and the time you have left to go. And I found this picture. I think you remember. Do you remember John's friend and my friend Patty Smith? This is the backyard. This was taken looking straight towards our house.
Did she give us that pot? You know, the big pot that we've got out the front. She came over with her boyfriend, husband.
I don't know.
She's not alive anymore.
Yeah, she passed away a while ago, and so I was just talking about how the Varinus is kind of, while it's made us all kind of afraid a little bit or fearful for our lives, it's also made us conscious of the choices that we're making day to day and what we're doing and how we're trying to decide what we want to do that would make us more happy than we've been, and we're easily able to imagine now what it would be like without some of the things that we would have to give up in order to get maybe some of the things that we want, because we've been forced to give them up in terms of our, at least for me right now, career. And so anyway, we were just talking about that Motivational Monday and things that we appreciate. I've really been appreciating the time with you and Fanula since Varinus. I think that's been great. We've been having a lot of fun together. I was talking to them about our trip to Yosemite. We're talking about some van ideas.
Oh yeah. We're keen on the van. I'd like to get out there in the van. So it sounds like a slightly sad Motivational Monday if you're talking about people who've died.
Well, memento mori is not sad. It's. I mean, I think that's a mistake that a lot of people make, really, to think that the contemplation of your death is sad, and really what it's meant to do is to give you this perspective on, like, are you really doing right now what you'd most like to be doing?
Yeah, that's a big one.
It is a big one. It's a lot for a Monday.
Yeah, I mean, it's a good thing to think about, but
yeah. So
don't ask me that right now.
No, I know.
Yeah.
I know what you want.
Yeah,
So
don't ask me.
So we've got a few recommendations for coolers, MRT or nice coolers, and also Arctic. Keys and Uma have recommended. So Brad's got a 2016 ProMaster van for his business, and he hates it. It's in the shop, major transmissions. Yeah, so he's renting a Ford Transit. So that's, I think, where we're heading right now. Jen is trying to join. Jen is here. Jen, welcome aboard. We missed you for the past. Well, I don't think you were here on Friday, so I miss you. Anyway, I can't remember. Was it you, Jen, that sent the Mr. Predicto? I can't remember that, but I did get.
Let's ask him a really good question.
Was, yeah,
or
Mr.
Have you already got
Predicto.
one?
Mr. Predicto, no, I don't have a really. Think of a really good one. I had something that. Here. So I got this letter from our friendly forest in Clearwater, Florida, and I was like, who do I know?
Who's a friendly forest? Do you know a forest?
Dear Jake, I just wanted to send you a note to thank you personally for purchasing Mr. Predicto. I hope you're enjoying it. I feel, first of all, Beth, lovely Beth from our friendly forest, she doesn't realize that I didn't purchase it. It was just sent to me. Please let me know if there's anything at all I can help you with. If I need any tech support with Mr. Predictor, Beth is on board with you.
He's pretty easy to operate.
If you have a quick minute, it would mean a lot if I could get your, go to your, I think that's orders page on Amazon and leave a review. So
that's what she wants. She wants a really
she
great
wants
review.
a review, but
Mr.
I don't know if
Predictor.
you're allowed to review a thing that you didn't actually buy yourself. But I did receive it.
Well, you are. Well, I'd say come on the show and we'll give you a review of Mr. Predictor.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mr. Predicto, am I going to be able to figure out how to have a guest on the show from somewhere who's not here before Beth replies to that request? What do you think? Am I going to figure out how to have guests on the show from afar?
You haven't got it
Mr.
on,
Predicto.
Gully.
No, I do have it on.
Oh, look at you.
It has been determined so.
Yeah, I will be able to do that. Well, that's good news.
Well, you could do a Zoom, and then you'd have to learn how to Facebook Live a Zoom. Okay. All right.
Okay. So it's good. Everybody's getting hydrated. They're drinking their beverages. I'm having a nice coffee, which I purchased on my trip out of the house.
Yeah. I don't think they need any more advertising, but yeah, you can give them some advertising.
Months ago, Darren gathered all his insurance stuff, passwords, bank info, and the insurance agent said everyone has been doing this. Like anything, hope for the best, plan for the worst.
Yeah.
Ford Transit, baby.
So Jen Jen sent Mr. Predicto and the Soylent Green
Jen, well,
crackers.
please throw Beth a nice review, because I don't know that I'm allowed to do that.
I think you can, because your name is on the order page, but you probably can't because Jen's name. I mean, you're the recipient, but Jen is the one who
Well, I
ordered
think
it.
that sometimes you can review things that you haven't even bought, but that seems naughty.
Well, you could review it from your end, Jen. What is it like watching Jake on his show? I mean, I got Joe and show and Jake muddled up on his show doing, using Mr. Predictor. How is that? What do you think? You weren't
What?
even listening to a word I said.
I'm trying to. Look,
I can tell.
When it's
You
all
turn
me
around and you
talking,
look at
and
me.
do you want to come in and say hi, Fanula, or not?
Oh, she's
I can't in the veil, and it's the right side.
Oh, you're modeling a new top.
yeah, she's
Oh.
modeling a new tiny
She doesn't
top
wanna
that
come
she
in and
got
say it.
where you can see
Yeah,
her
it's
midriff.
some more
and-
belly button. Oh,
Yeah,
man.
yeah.
The fun meter is down near minimum. When you
Oh.
see your daughter in a supposedly sexy top, it's like, to me,
I don't know.
not sexy.
Yeah, but it's not supposed to be. Yeah, well, you're having the reaction, but here's the thing. I'm sort of, she's hardly acts for a 16-year-old. She's so well behaved. If the most she does is run around town wearing a little top and jeans, I mean, at least she's not wearing a little top and little shorts. That I wouldn't like. But she's pretty well covered up. But,
Well, she told me that one of her friends gets catcalled all the time when they're out.
well, I know who that is, don't you?
Yes, you do, but don't say it out loud.
No, I'm not going to say.
Oh, my God.
Check. Yeah, well, we know who. Well, that's what happens if you're 15
Order!
and you're out in the order of the buttholes, and then you're out in the world with way too much makeup on. It's so funny trying to explain, to a 15-year-old, who's a sort of a.
I try and explain to you sometimes, like, that's too sexy for you to wear out.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah,
let's
but
take a
no,
temperature.
that you never say that to me.
Not anymore.
You don't. Jake used to say that if
97.7.
I became a crazy old lady, that's not right. I definitely, that's not my temperature.
96.9.
Okay, try me again. I think I think this thing is FUCK'd. I don't think it works, Jerry. I think it's a load of cobblers. Yeah.
That's
What was it
more like
before? It was 97 point what? 9, and now it's at 98. It can't make up its mind. It's useless.
I'm 97.1. Yeah, well, just
Okay,
sometimes
so
you
what
gotta
was
give
my
it.
train?
Sometimes
What
you
was
gotta-
my train of thought? What was my train of thought, Mr. Predictor?
Rachel wants to meet
What was I
Fanula. Yeah,
Oh.
look, everybody wants to meet Fanula.
Yeah, I know.
but
She
she's
won't come in and say
very
hello.
busy.
So I was. Jake said to me that if I turned into a crazy old lady and I came, down the staircase in our house one day wearing a, crocheted bikini, a gold chain around my midriff, and a, Cleopatra beaded, wig. And I said I was going down to Venice Beach to do some dancing for money, which there used to be. When I lived in Hollywood, there was a woman who must have been, she was
Wait,
between
finish
70 and
finish
80.
the one story before
That
you
was
go
her
to-
outfit that she would wear. And she had this very much younger, tall, good-looking, thin boyfriend. And they used to go down, and I see them in the Hollywood post office, and then I'd see them down on Venice Beach dancing for money. And Jake said that if I came down the stairs, at 78 years old or 75, dressed in that outfit, and said I was going down to Venice to make some money, he would think it was, absolutely fantastic.
Yeah, I'd be, let me get my hat that I can put down in front of you while you're dancing.
Yeah,
And I'll be
and
the
then
shield. Yeah, shake it, baby! Do it!
Yeah, no, you're kidding. I'd get you to dance as well. You wouldn't be sitting over having a
Oh,
beer in the bar with all
listen,
the other guys and
I've already
being the
got
shill.
my American flag banana hammock.
Oh my God! Yeah, we were once doing an invitation for a party, and Jake put that banana hammock on, and we did a sort of like we were in a paddling pool, and I was, we were smoking cigarettes, and yeah, that you got quite a lot of reaction from your banana hammock, whatever you call it.
Yeah.
So I thought it was. Was it an American flag? Yes, maybe it was an American flag.
Betsy's
But
saying.
it's quite hard to. I'm
Yeah,
now
no,
getting
you're not
back
finished.
to my
No, I get
thoughts.
it. Oh, right, please.
Yeah.
Order, Mr. Jerry! Order!
Yeah.
Order, Mr. Jerry!
Lord Jerry.
Lord Jerry!
Don't forget, we've
Lord
got a title
Jerry!
now.
Lord Jerry! Lady Jerry has the floor!
Yeah, we've got a title. And I wasn't even yelling at you to be quiet. So
No, that was me
so the
yelling at
thing is-
myself.
I know, it's great. It's great. You're self-modulating, but you're way too farty. I just wish you'd, stop with those.
I've had a big lunch.
But it's quite hard to explain to a 16-year-old. I'm going to finish this thought of it. This is the last thing
No,
I
you're killing
fucking
it.
do today.
If there's one thing that you've got
It's-
going for you, it's your persistence.
My tenacity with thoughts.
Yes, your tenacity.
Well, it's the thing, it's this thing when you try to explain to a young lady, that like, yes, there is feminism, and of course you should be able to wear what you want, but there's also sort of the biological reality of, of men and women, and, But anyway, I'm blue in the face with that one, and so I'm just going to stop talking about it. Does a muffin top count as a midriff? Well, muffin
Yes.
top, yes,
Yes.
that's part of your midriff.
I'm a
is.
go for it. Flavia is saying she doesn't want to. She wants to wear the midriff, but she doesn't think she's got the tone enough to feel it. I say go
Jake
for it.
says
Look,
you can, yeah.
we're at a point in our lives and in this pandemic where if you feel like you want to wear some certain thing out to the beach or the grocery store or the gas station, live it up. Live your dream, and it's someone else's problem if they don't like it. Not that you have to be aggressive with them. You just have to say, look, if you don't like what I'm wearing, please give me a review on social media. But that's not for here live in person.
Darren says get a pair of fundies. They're underwear two people wear at once. Oh
That
my
sounds
God.
great.
Yeah.
I was trying to find
Wow.
a pair of the bikini, the men's kind of bikini swimsuit thing that looks like blue jeans. Have you seen those?
Briefs, you
Yeah,
mean?
yeah. It's like a
It's like a pair of jeans, so it's got like those.
jeans bikini looking
Right,
thing.
so it's got pockets and a button
Well,
and a
they're
fly.
just painted on, like the
Yeah,
front
no,
of the fly.
yeah, I've got a pair of. I remember I've got a pair of track pants like that look
Oh,
like
yeah.
they're jeans.
Yeah.
It's all printed on. It's after the French Revolution. They all went nuts. The aristocrats when they were in the prisons. In the Bastille. They were absolutely going crazy because they thought, they could die at any minute. So the amount of sex that they were having between the bars was apparently, sort of quite, prodigious. They just did not hold back. And then once it was over, and if you hadn't been, if you didn't get killed in the terror, they went nuts. That's where all the ladies were running around Paris wearing see-through dresses and sort of all modesty, went to the winds. And there was one woman. Have I told this story on the
Well,
show
I don't
before?
know, Jerry. That's one of the great things about getting older. With the spouse is also getting older. It's like you can't remember, I can't
And
remember.
who gives a fuck? You guys
Poor
are yeah,
Jed.
it's great. It's great. Anyway.
Happy Monday, everybody.
So one of the women who was said to have, one of the best bosoms in Paris, busts, she just got a dress made that was like that just went underneath. And she went to the opera and she just wore a string of pearls and a not a low cut dress. It was an undercut. It was an under the bosom cut. And that's how she went about, because she was like, hey, me and my girls survived the Great Terror, and we're going to just be, here we are. We're having a good time, and so is everybody else. And,
Yeah.
so,
Well,
Bob's
the best
your auntie.
bust in Paris. It's an honor just to be nominated for that. So my sister's saying, did you know they make superhero underwear for adults? I did know that, and I used to have a pair of Batman underpants, but I got them at Target. And every time I go, I recheck to see if they've got them. And I don't want a picture of Superman. I want the Superman logo, like I am Superman.
Yeah, well, Sue's got a tough meeting coming up, and she's going to wear the Wonder Woman underwear. Sue, when I was going to my U.S. naturalization ceremony to become a U.S. citizen, I jokingly said, that I was going to take a group of friends with me and wear a Wonder Woman outfit. And I did neither. And I've always regretted I've really regretted that I didn't take friends to see it, because it's a very generous side of America, that America and all its Americans who don't know it, and American, detractors of America should see the naturalization service.
The process. Nowadays,
Well-
you can only get naturalized if it's
if it's going to be
presidential
televised, and
election
you haven't been
convention.
told that you're being filmed, having it happen. Yeah. Oh, those people who got tricked into being filmed to be in power. Yeah.
Tricked into being part of the Republican National Convention. For
Yeah.
all I know,
Where they're Joe
we're-
Biden
we're also
supporters and
part
they
of
know
it.
that Trump is a racist. It's pretty, yeah. So the thing about that is, I was part of 12,000 people. Well, I was in the ceremony with 999 other people. They could only do 6,000 people in the LA convention, so they do 2 in one day. So that's 12,000 people, and that happens every month in Los Angeles County alone. Well, it used to. So, Ramon, you're naturalized too. Well, good. It's pretty amazing. I was really touched by it, because New Zealand has a very, if you want to emigrate to New Zealand and become a citizen, I don't know.
Good effing luck.
Yeah, it's a high point system. Now, then it became all about money when Peter Thiel and all those, Silicon Valley dickheads were going down there and just buying citizenship. Well, they're also buying underground bunkers.
Oh, yes,
They're having
underground-
bunkers.
Well, you can't really
I've told these
become a
guys this
citizen
before, unless you've got
without
a
an
bunker.
underground bunker.
Well, New Zealanders think it's absolutely nonsense
oh,
that
it
these
is
rich guys
ridiculous.
in Silicon Valley are at dinner parties going, have you got your bunker in New Zealand? And I know I've mentioned this on the show before, But you get it made in Texas, they transport it to New Zealand, they dig a big hole, they put your bunker in it, they bury
All
it.
you need is-
and then you've got the GPS on your phone. I'm not miming a phone, you're holding a phone, and you better hope you've got signal when you get down there, because if you don't actually know how to read a map and have your coordinates, memorized, you might be FUCK'd.
I don't need an underground bunker.
What do
All
you
I
need?
need is a shovel,
And someone
a nice,
else's.
a nice cooler, and a jean kini. I dig myself into the sand, bury the cooler right next to me, nice cold beverages, underground.
What's a jean kini? Has it got a...
It's like the thing we were just talking about. It's
Oh,
the
your
blue
jean kini, your jean kini. Oh, because you're already in a hole, so you just,
Yeah.
it's like a bathroom.
It's like going to the beach and burying yourself.
Oh my God. Are you going to have a little tent over your head in case, it gets cold or the Kiwis come and they want to have a look at you in the night? Or a
Darren
s-
says if you want to see interesting alternate wardrobe options, go to Walmart at 2 a.m. That sounds good. That's a good field trip. Josh DiDonato. Josh, good to see you, my friend. What's the deal with hackers taking out the New Zealand Stock Exchange?
Did that happen? When did that happen, Josh? Tell me.
I don't know. Josh is a host.
Josh
He used to be the
DiDonato.
host of a. Well, actually, I'm getting confused about Josh. But anyway, I hadn't heard about that with the stock market.
Oh, the bunker company also makes tornado shelters here.
Well, that's great. So we could get a nice little underground shelter right here. Not effed, Belinda. You're 2020'd. That's.
Oh my
Betsy
God.
was pitching that earlier. That's
Yeah.
the new curse of like, oh, that is so 2020'd.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm not enjoying 2020 right now, I have to say. Today
You're
I'm
not?
really off it. Oh, I'm just so
Up until
off it
now,
right
it's
now.
been great.
Well, yeah, whoopsie. What happened?
Well,
the
you just
armrest
took
came
that
off.
right off the-
Well, I didn't mean to. I was liking having my arm on it.
Oh,
Maybe I put too much weight on
yeah.
it.
I think it needs a bit of a.
It needs a bit of an
it's stripped out.
adjustment.
It
Yeah,
needs a
come
little-
over here and I'll put a tongue in your
Aye.
ear and give you some, bit of an
I've got to go pick our car up from the.
You've got to go pick our car up. I've got to
fix-it
go have
place.
my teeth cleaned for the first time, and I
Yes.
don't even know when I last had my teeth cleaned.
That's it, Josh. I had you confused with
Yeah.
someone else. Josh started the comedy shows at Largo years ago.
Oh, Largo!
Years when Largo was on Fairfax.
Yes,
now
I
Largo
loved
is,
Largo. There was
I
some
don't even
good
know
shows
what's
there.
going on with Flanagan and Largo nowadays. Oh, excuse me.
God, I liked it when the fart machine was busted.
Shall we pick
Okay,
out a?
let's ask Mr. Predictor if everybody else on
No,
the show hates
no,
the fart machine
no,
as much as I do.
We've already done that.
And what did it say? He said yes, absolutely. Stop using. And Mr. Predictor, should we stop using the fart machine forthwith? He's going to say yes, definitely, Belinda. You are right. Stop using the fart machine.
Would you like to hear
Lady Jerry
Tim Russer?
doesn't like it.
Wisdom of
so
our fathers?
turn it off. Just keep the funometer. She likes that. She likes order, and she likes Mr. Predicto. But that fart machine, no way. I think it's infantile. I'm over it.
Jen, who thinks that she's all midriff or doesn't have a midriff, says she's the one who knows that Yetis are the best coolers. Well, I thought Yetis were the best coolers too, Jen, but if you read back in the comments, there's quite a few people who disagree with that statement.
Okay, guys, it's called
So-
a chili bin. A
Yeah.
chili bin. That's what you call it.
What's the best chili bin then?
Yeah.
What's the best chili bin?
No, it's. I don't think they have them in England. I think it's just in New Zealand.
All right.
That we call them chili bins. I think
So
they call
what's
them eskies in Australia.
What's our
And, Bible story for tomorrow?
how about
Joseph and the Emperor. Is that Joseph in the Technicolor Dreamcoat?
Samson and Delilah?
Oh,
How's
I
that?
do like Samson and Delilah.
All
yeah.
right. Why, Delilah?
That's a different Delilah. That's a naughty,
yes.
cheating Delilah. And
I
Tom
know.
Jones. That's one of my favorite songs.
I know that. So tomorrow's Bible story.
when his car drove away, I was waiting.
You do a pretty good Tom Jones, I have to say.
Yeah, I do a pretty good Tom Jones. Yeah. If I go to karaoke, I'm just going to be singing a Tom Jones song, and I don't give a. And I haven't got any, towels to throw, sweaty towels to throw into the audience. But
All right.
and I don't care that he's, old. But yeah, I like to sing.
So we've got
some,
Samson and Delilah
Once,
for tomorrow,
twice, 3 times.
and we've
No.
also got a letter from Grandma.
Oh, she's
I
all
thi-
you'd ever want. She's the kind you'd like to flaunt and take to dinner.
And so I think we
But
may
she
not be doing a
always
show
knows
on
a
Wednesday,
place.
but we'll
She's a
see.
winner. Sorry, Jerry. I'm on a Tom Jones.
Whoa, you're a lady.
Yeah.
Talking about my little lady. Lady Jerry, you're mine.
I was
Yeah.
doing it seriously, and then you just took the piss out of it, and I was totally.
I took the piss out of it. I put the piss into it.
Yes, I suppose
Yeah.
you did.
Okay.
My fart machine depends on the timing. Like, that's what she said joke can't occur too often. Yes, see, Josh, he does it too often, especially today. Carol
Carol.
does want to throw her undies. Carol, thank you. You are
All
a
right.
friend. We assume Jake's new facial hair pattern made the appearance there. Seems like we're back to classic Jake. Yes, Ed, we've been back to classic Jake,
I've shaved
Jake
it
for a
down.
while.
I think I might grow the beard back.
Oh, please don't. I'm really enjoying that. It's more youthful in the man I married without the beard. But, you can really do whatever you want. It's your facial hair.
Well, thank you, Lady Jerry.
Yeah, it's the hair on your head I'm going to have some opinions, and I'm going to lay down the law
Oh,
on.
so Rachel's here today. So, Keys, what you got there? Oh, that's what she said. All right, so we're going to round the show out today, and I think I forgot this on Friday, but today's Seize the Day. Thank you, Rachel.
I think we had a Seize the Day on Friday, and
Well,
it was...
maybe we did. Anyway, today's is from Carol Woodliff. When you train your eyes to see the magic and miracles in little things, you open the door for your whole life to shift. So try and train your eyes to see the magic and miracles in little things.
Well, that's what the Varinus is all about.
Like, for example, the
Yeah.
fart machine.
Oh, my goodness. Okay, everybody.
Okay.
I'll just pretend that didn't happen.
Okay.
Okay, yeah. I'll just pretend that I just... Yeah.
You going to do what?
That you just didn't do that one last fart.
That's what
gonna-
she
yeah.
said. All right. Don't give up. There'll be plenty of time to give up later. We'll see you all on Tuesday. Happy Monday, everybody.
Yeah, happy
doing it.
Monday.
We're still doing it.
We are. Oh my God, it's September tomorrow.
Tomorrow is September. Today,
That is-
it's still August.
Yeah, someone had said they were very sad about saying goodbye to August. I think it was Julie.
Several people have
Yeah,
said
really, August has been good. I suppose August has been
that. Well,
good. I mean, the
time.
days all just run. It's a little weird with the day. Oh, you want me to shut up?
Would you
You're
want to
trying
just
end the
keep
show.
talking till tomorrow's show?
No, that's it. Bye bye, everybody.